Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Type It Thursdays. Today the video will not be like the ordinary Type It Thursdays I have been putting out lately. Just like we'll talk a bit of a backstory, and it's just like yesterday when I made a beat, and it's the one that I uploaded yesterday. It's pretty much like a hard trap joint, so if you want to check it, just click the top right corner. But like the thing was, when I made it, like it happens all the time, you push on the MIDI and like just experiment and all that, and I found like a really nice sound, like really emotional, sad as fuck, like that kind of vibe. But the beat I made then like had nothing to do with that, so I just recorded like pretty much the chord progression to it that I found out just to the sound. Was just messing around, so this one we will just pretty much build on that, and since it's really like emotional and all that, like I will not talk too much in this video. I will like pretty much make let the music talk, and I will probably like say what I'm doing a little bit, and like my things, and like what I thought, and like different things that will come up in my head, but like I will not talk like too much, and not pretty much as the usual videos, because this chord progression and all that, like I want it to be like the beat in focus, not just getting a better quality video and all that. So, like this kind of type is, instead of more like a tutorial video when I showcase when I make a beat and like throwing kind of tips and tricks, I will just pretty much make a beat this one. So we're kind of switching up, and I don't know if it will stay like this. Probably be like sometimes pretty much like how I feel. Sometimes I will do like more of a tutorial style when I make a beat, like throw in like pretty much tips and tricks or on the road, on the way when I make the beat. But this one will probably just make like play the things I hear in my head, and like just get the things out of my head to pretty much to the computer and all that, because like the progression I gotta save it and all that, because it has potential. So I will not like I don't want to rub that potential and like get creative like things in my head away, because I'm like talking too much and thinking more about making a video for you guys than like making the beat. So that's pretty much what I try to say. So without further ado, we'll just, as I said, make or let the beat and the music and pretty much the process talks, and you just see me cook up pretty much. So we will, since I saved the progression on my phone and what I played, and also the Omnisphere pretty much preset, I have loaded it up already, but I haven't played the thing. So pretty much we'll start off right now, and then just pretty much be silent at least I think so, and pretty much just focus on music. So let's go. Yeah, that was the keys, and as you saw, I'm not like the best on it, and I don't have a sustain pedal, so I needed to like pretty much control A to quick legato it, and pretty much legato all the notes, and I just also quick quantized everything, because yeah, as I said, I'm not the best on the keys. So now my idea is to clone the pattern, and this is like really a tip if you wanna do great things on the MIDI. And the thing is, when you play anything by just pretty much freestyle and play by ear, and pretty much just the feeling you get, when like the problem with it is you're like, damn, that was tight as fuck, but you didn't record it, and like, or if you did record it, like the thing is, if you try to record everything, you will just get frustrated, and if you don't like, you don't get the things you want when you record. So like a tips is you don't record and you just clone the pattern or clone the pretty much the VST you're using, do a new pattern and you start to play, and then you just play anything, and when you get the things you want you dump the score log to it and you have a banger pretty much. No, but like then the things you play they will not get lost, because the thing is, as I said, if you play anything as like freestyle, it's impossible to recreate that like since you do it in the moment. And if you try to recreate it, you will probably do like another good thing and it's still good, but like you will still be frustrated because you didn't get the thing you thought was good at the first time. So this is like a real gem. If you don't know the dump score log, like that's incredible pretty much. Like I've done a lot of guitar things and you can't, if you play that, you can't like dump a score log. So like this is just pretty much incredible for me and like for everyone else if you don't know it, because you can just get the things you thought was lost and get them back. So like the technique right now, it's sick pretty much. I will also just the pattern on the keys, I will like copy it over hella times, just so like it doesn't loop on like the same thing, because then it will get too much MIDI on the same place and you can't tell like what's what, or like the difference of all the melodies and all that. So as you see, I'm copying a lot of things out. 6 minutes, that should be enough of trying to figure out things, and we just pretty much go and try to do anything great. Did you see that? Like that's for me kind of incredible, because it often takes some time to make like something thick, or like at least I thought it was kind of good. And like the thing is, if you overthink it and try to redo the things you have missed with the score log thing, you will just overthink and like it will pretty much just go down from that way, and like the beat will probably maybe end up well, but like your mental state, you will not feel good about it, you think it's trash and all that. So like for me, making anything decent right off the bat, that was kinda impressive, at least for myself. So I'll probably just stick with this. Like the thing I like to do is kinda quantize it, but take the same notes, so I pretty much keep the velocity, because like the velocity is hard to recreate like afterwards to make it real and sounding like realistic. Like you see, that's early as fuck when I change it up, so we'll just move it together. As I said, I'm pretty proud of this melody, and like it's a good beginning. I will probably just like write in some notes, or like pretty much clip them in, or play another like layer, but just take this the like second part of it, because I'm pretty happy with like this kind of melody and the quick changes and all that. So I want to have something similar right here. We just delete those and record it. We'll just pretty much listen how that sounds with the loop. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so you probably noticed I cut it like just before I arranged, and I didn't say anything about it because, like as I said earlier in this video, I wasn't gonna talk too much and just let the music do its talking and like get my emotions from my head down to the like pretty much to the beat, and like don't let the video making distract the fact that I was gonna make that beat and like the emotional things, because it can like get caught up if you think about like too much of making the video instead of like making a beat. So if you have any other ideas like regarding if you want more focused on the beat as I did now, or like as I did in the past, like more talking and less beats, I think that sounds worse. So at least in my point of view, and like my focus is on the beats, and then like the tutorial videos can be a bit more talking and like more showcasing and all that. So if you want it like this in the future, just let me know. And like this will also be today's beat, so we will have like double upload, of course, since it's Thursday and I'm uploading beats every day now, and like it's the first time I upload the same beat as the videos, because like in the same week, because often I make a type beat video and I don't like finish them too good, or like not so I'm satisfied with it. I just like play it up for you guys and then leave it some weeks, even months, some cases. So this is kind of an unusual case. As I said, I'm like most of the cases I'm not uploading or like finishing the beat too good on the video, and I haven't finished it on the video because I did a lot of things like off camera, because I think you would like prefer as it was now, that it wasn't too like long and not too much talking, like you got the idea and like you can't see everything, because like then it will take, like I recorded for over like 1 hour and 20 minutes, and then I stopped recording and started rearranging and mixing and that. So like you just you can just think about like how long the video would be if I talked so much, and like as I have been doing lately on the videos, and yeah, you get the idea pretty much. So like I said, the beat is now exporting, and you see this uploading like just 2 hours. Both the type beat, this kind of video, and the the regular beat. So this is kind of fucked up situation for my head, because like I'm recording this now, you will see it in 2 hours, and like I don't even know what kind of bits and pieces will go into the editing. So yeah, it's kind of strange, but you will see in 2 hours. So yeah, and like till then, just stay tuned for like the things coming up and the uploads and all that in the future. So without talking anymore, I would just like to thank you for another one, and thank you for watching. Peace.